What's up, Quarter Pounders? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Wave Potter, and today I have a request from one of my patrons, Dave Cook, which is ironic because I used to love David Cook in American Idol, so having Dave Cook as one of my patrons is pretty funny. I think he was my favorite guy who was ever on American Idol. Such a powerful voice. Anyway, this is an interesting video because I'm going to be reacting to a cover that Band-Maid made. Band-Maid made a cover of a song called Honey by a band. It's spelled MUCC, but Dave said it's pronounced MUCC or MUCC. I'm not sure. It's MUCCU is how he said it's pronounced, but I'm gonna listen to the original first so I can get a grasp on what the song is, and then I'm gonna listen to Band-Maid's cover of it. Just a quick heads up, this is a reaction and analysis video, so I will be pausing, but if you just want to watch the original video, go support the original artist's channel. That said, if you're excited to see this, pound that like button, subscribe and ring that buddy bell, and if this is your first time here, I started playing drums when I was 2 years old. I went on to become a multi-instrumentalist and play in many bands, and now I like to make one-man band covers and watch other musicians play music, react, analyze, and break it down.
Break it down.
Ooh, very indie sounding so far. Love that guitar tone. Okay, until this point, I was getting like Scott Pilgrim vibes, like that really indie sound, but we just smacked right into this. Okay. I love how you can hear the guitar tone through the effects. Whoops. Wow, what an interesting vocalist. Cool riff. I like the way it jumps around between those notes. Fun. Really wish I understood Japanese right now. Love his voice. Cool little vibrato he has at the end. Nice dissonant chord transition there. Ooh! Dropping that halftime beat. Love the frantic vocals in the background. That part really... Whoa, crap. Nope. That part reminded me of like Harvey Danger a little bit. His voice, actually, it's got the same kind of quality to it that Sean Nelson from Harvey Danger has. Thank you. Anyway, I don't know if I could find a great sample of what I'm talking about, but the vocal quality just kind of reminds me of that. Hopefully that was a sample that kind of makes sense. I like the distortion on the vocals. like fade away vibrato is cool. Is that a tongue roll? All right. Man, I love that style of music. It brings me back to like the early 2000s. Anyway, that's it for that song. Now, Band-Maid covered it. I had to Google translate this, but it is in fact Honey. And looks like it was around their world domination time. Yeah, February of 2018 is when this came out. So, hopefully this was the right video. Wow. Okay, David said he wanted my honest opinion on Band-Maid's cover of this song, how they made it their own, and everything. So far, it sounds nothing like the original to me. But sometimes that's a good thing. When someone's making a cover, they really want to make it their own. This is Band-Maid after all. I'm sure it'll be phenomenal. Cool panning of that snare. I like the vocal sample. Oh! Okay, first off, I gotta say, Konami nailed the guitar tone. That definitely carried over from the original song, where it's overdriven, but you can still hear like the quality of the wood, the actual wooden instrument. You can hear the wood resonating. Very nice, clear guitar tone. And I love the way Akane built up and blasted into it, because I think in the original, it just all of a sudden it was like, Durr! But that build up and then Misa's bass slide, such a great, powerful intro. Okay, so far, I love this version. It sounds like Band-Maid wrote this song, you know? They really, really did make it their own. And I love how just those little da-dun during that first verse, where it was only drums, just a little bit of guitar, but when the guitar did come in, it really felt good, you know? And I like how they kept the original riff. Really changed it up for this part, which I think kind of carried over from the original. But I like Konami's octave on the snare. Okay. I'm guessing that was Miku in the right ear and Psyche in the left ear. To me, that sounded better than the original. I thought the original was really cool. It had a great sound, great tone, and I loved that the distorted vocals and all that, but I guess I just have a special spot in my heart for Band-Maid now. Ooh, Akane's drum fill there with the double kick, switching between the snare and the double kick. That was sick. Okay, I gotta hear that again. Cool. What the heck is Akane doing? That drum pattern is so cool. So much energy in the chorus. I'm really loving it. Sorry I keep pausing it so much. I should really let it wash over me, but because this is a song that I just listened to the original, I'm trying to break it down as I go here. Psyche sounds great. Oh my gosh. It's so Band-Maid-y. That Akane fill, it sounds like we're going into a guitar solo here, but that Akane fill was so great. One of her compound fills that I always talk about. Such a cool build-up there. Oh my gosh. That guitar solo was not in the original, right? Okay, let me check. That was during the halftime. Okay. So that was during like the screaming part. Dude, that might be one of the coolest guitar solos I've heard Konami play. I gotta hear that entire part again. So she starts with these insane, like, hammer-on pull-off on an open string riffs, and then these intervals she plays between these bends, and then the notes she slides up to. I love this interval right here. That sounds so cool! Okay, it wasn't a bend, it was like a little hammer-on trill thing, but both the note that she slid down to and the note she slid up to were so unexpected, which is one of the things I love about Konami. She always throws you curveballs to keep it sounding interesting. So I saw in the Masters and Princesses Facebook group, I think it was, someone posted about how Rick Beato finally listened to Band-Maid, and so I found his video. And he listened to the studio versions for like, I don't know, 30 seconds. And I guess he got a little ear fatigue from their compression, which I will say, like, some of their studio stuff definitely is overcompressed to the point where the dynamics get taken out, because the more you compress a waveform, the more the transients are smashed down to level with the resonant part of the waveform. And so it does lose its texture and its dynamic. But you know, there's so much more to Band-Maid's music than that, especially with the live versions. You can hear a more dynamic mix of their performances. And I definitely think with that Sense EP, their mixes have gotten way better. Ironically, he did listen to Sense, and it's sad that the compression and everything ruined his experience with them, because there's so much to their composition and their creativity building songs like this that's just, he's really missing out. But hey, I'll do what I can to talk about Band-Maid. Anyway, this guitar solo is phenomenal. Oh, that walk up the neck too. She's just shredding her way up the neck. It's like Petrucci stuff right there. Oh, and that dissonant walk down, that was so cool. Like I said before, I think that might be one of my favorite Konami solos, because it's so fun. There are just so many different techniques, shredding, wow. And Akane's beat is so cool in this. Ooh, the double kick. She double timed it now? Was that in the original? Wow. Love that final chord too. Wow. Okay, I thought the original was really good, but it was like, you know, I've heard this kind of stuff before. Band-Maid took that song and just Band-Maidified it, turned it into something you can only get from Band-Maid. No one else is making stuff like this that I've heard of. And I mean, that's what you're gonna get because they put so much effort into creating an interesting composition. You can tell that they go out of their way to keep the song fresh throughout. And this cover is a perfect example of that. This just further solidifies my love for Band-Maid. I'm very impressed and blown away by that cover. So, thank you so much, Dave Cook, for sharing this with me. I had no idea that this existed, because was it on their World Domination album? Or was it just a cover during World Domination? Oh, so it was the 15th track, which I'm guessing was part of like the deluxe edition, maybe? I like how when you click on the song, what comes up is a reaction. Who is this? Oh, Mighty Avenger. Hey, I think he reacted to my Onset cover, I believe. Very cool. But that's so funny. You type Band-Maid Honey into Google and that's the first thing that comes up. I would love to see them play this live though. Anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my patrons, including Dave who made this request. Again, if you want to make your own request, you can always join my Patreon or go to my website, always linked below, and then you can get me to make a video of your request. But that's where I'm going to wrap it up. Don't forget to pound like if you enjoyed this video, and if you're not already, consider subscribing and ringing that buddy bell because it's free. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. I don't know if I can take this place.